Good afternoon. Welcome to the January 18th edition of Nasdaq Advisory Live. We're powered by Nasdaq IR Insight, and I'm your host, Will Briganti, and joining me today is Brian Kessler, Global Head of Nasdaq Advisory Services, and Mike Stiller, Business Development from Nasdaq Advisory Services. Today we're going to be talking about a new product that was recently launched by Nasdaq Corporate Solutions called passiveIQ. So Brian, let's kick things off with you. Why launch a product like passiveIQ now?
Sure. So it seems like you can't go a day without hearing on CNBC about the trend toward passive investment, as well as in the Wall Street Journal, there's always an article. And so we did a lot of customer research with our corporate customers and found they're interested in this trend, and so we sought a solution to assist them with this trend toward passive investment.
And is this the first type of product of its kind in the market available for IR professionals?
Yeah, it's really tailored toward the IR community to assist them in their workflow.
Okay, and Mike, to you, let's hear about how the product actually works. So break it down for us.
Sure. So when we went out and talked to customers, we were realizing they were asking themselves questions, and their management team were asking them questions around passive investment, and they couldn't really answer those questions today. So what we thought about, what were the three questions they asked themselves, or management teams were asking of the IR professionals, and one was, how many indices am I in, what are they in, and which are the most important for me? So the product lays that out in terms of the most important for them, how many they're in, and again, what they're benchmarked to against their peers. So are they in 150 relative to their peers of 50? The second question they asked themselves was, what indices am I not part of that I should be part of, that my peers are in? So we lay that out very clearly for them. And then the last point, which is what we realized in talking to customers, is that the product needed to be foundational and needed to lay the groundwork for future phases to come. But from a macro perspective, what's happening in the world of passive, X amount of dollars are in passive index funds today. That's growing X amount quarter over quarter, and there's X amount of indices. So we lay that out very clearly in the product today.
And actually, let's keep it with you for a second. You had mentioned the first phase of the product. So are any additional features coming to the product?
Yeah, so we're really excited about phase one. That's available in IR Insight today. But future phases that we have in mind for the back half of this year, hopefully, will be focused around calendar integration in terms of when are index rebalances and reconstitutions, when there is an index rebalance or reconstitution, what's the impact for me as a company? So you're going to see 10 million shares of selling on third Friday in February, things of that nature, as well as understanding specifically why a company might be included or excluded from an index based on the specific methodologies, which will take research on our end. But we're hoping to get it out in the back half of next year. This year.
And Brian, my last question for you is, how can an IR professional find this product? How is it available?
Sure. So it's seamlessly integrated into our IR Insight platform, and as I mentioned, tailored directly toward the IRO.
Yeah. So really, kind of giving those actionable insights directly to our clients through that dashboard.
Exactly.
Okay, awesome. And I'm sure they can find more information on our website, isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, Brian, Mike, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in to the January 18th edition of Nasdaq Advisory Live. For more information about passiveIQ, be sure to visit our website. That's at business.nasdaq.com. Thank you, Brian and Mike. Have a good afternoon.